cats and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Those are the worst ones because it'll be like I don't feel terrible, but it's like I just can't stop sneezing and like all of
gotta get
that
all the
BS.
you gotta get all the
Yeah,
dirt out your nose. Just like
yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, but how was the first week of your new year, brother?
if it's any indication as to how the rest of the year is gonna go, I'm in for a long fucking year, but we're here, we're doing it.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't have a perfect week either, but I had a productive week. I had a really productive week. Um, and I feel like I'm just prepared, not just to do the work that's ahead of me, but I'm also prepared to just. I feel like I'm prepared to kind of enjoy myself a bit more. You know what I'm saying?
What's that like? What's it like to enjoy yourself?
Um, Mara, what's going on? How you doing?
Oh,
I think a better way to say that for me it would probably be just to smell the flowers, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like to just be a little bit more present in the little things that I have every single day. Like stuff that you look past. Because I don't, I think that when you're an entrepreneur, when you're any kind of ambitious, you don't have to really be an entrepreneur. You're kind of always looking ahead, and before you know it, you just at the end of your life, and it's like, damn, I could have gotten more out of it. Than always chasing
yeah.
something.
I
You
know
know what
what
I'm
you mean.
saying?
It always does feel like what's next, what's next, what's next. You never have the time to hit pause and appreciate what's going on currently.
Yeah. And it sounds kind of cliche, but I think that the cliche phrases exist for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So I guess we're just old enough now to realize it. But I'm glad that we're here, and we got some interesting stuff to look at. Not a ton of trailers, but first, before we go into a 10-foot tall being invading Miami or whatever was going on with that, we go check that out. Um, some TV series, to be on the lookout for coming up this year, and an anime version of Home Alone. We got some cool stuff. But first, man, when I was on Instagram last night, I came across this guy. I think he's located in California, I believe. But he makes the coolest rugs I've ever seen in my life. And
Like area rugs, you're saying, right?
like area rugs. And normally like everybody's seen some cute rugs or some cool rugs that they think, "Oh, I'd like to put this in my home." We got Christina. Hello, how you doing? And we got Morbius. What's going on? But
Yo,
check this.
Bom Dia. Bom Dia. Is she Portuguese? Good for her. Me too.
Something like that.
Mhm.
but but yeah, man, check these out. So, bro,
Ooh.
he makes the coolest rugs ever. These are so cool. Hold on, let me get this over here.
Yeah. The old school logo like that too, and put into a rug. Man. Also, dog for scale. Very helpful.
Oh yeah, and it's just really high quality. I just think these are so cool. And now, that we're gonna just keep this going, and even not just with this show, I'd like to keep just showcasing cool stuff like this on the channel. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's nice, and I. So yeah, here's a little bit of a different angle on it. This would make a great gift for somebody. These kinds of rugs, and I got more. We got a whole lot more we'll look at, but
6 feet long too. That's like a good. Like if I had like a house for all my Dragon Ball shit, which I should probably just focus on getting a house to live in first. But if
yeah,
I were to ever have a second home just for my Dragon Ball shit, which I do have a bunch of, this rug would be in my hallway.
this is just pretty cool. And then see here's more posts, and he makes them like that. Now the Kirby post, I posted a Kirby one yesterday,
Yeah.
a Kirby rug. This from Ed and Eddie right here.
The
Hold
plank from Ed and Eddie. That's
on.
perfect.
Hold on, let's see. I think this one is Frieza. Oh yeah, we got the Frieza rug. Fatty Dome Frieza rug. Boom. Check that out.
Man,
It's just
it's
it's high
it's so good.
quality.
Yeah, it's so good looking. Like I don't
Yeah.
know anything about making rugs, obviously, but I feel like whatever he's trying to or whatever this person is trying to put into their rug comes out amazing. Look at the shading on that
Y-
fucking thing.
For real. No, that's why I was saying, like, that's why we're looking at it. Cause I was like, this really, like, I was like, whoa, this shit is really good. Like the quality, and I'm sure he does all types of art, but he really found a good niche. But like, yeah, and Frieza is my favorite villain from Dragon Ball Z, because I feel the most is put into him. In a lot of ways, the show kind of revolves around Frieza. In some ways, it does.
Yeah, I mean, in the last 10 years, modern Dragon Ball, yeah, Frieza's kind of just been there. Pretty like they brought him back early on when they brought back the show, and they just keep going back to him, and he is very much meant to be like that,
And
permanent antagonist.
yeah, and two, also, he just seems like he was like he was the build up to with early Dragon Ball Z. He was the everything built up to Frieza. You know what I'm saying? Like the Sand Saga, all of that built up to Frieza. So I feel like that is really what, after Frieza, like the villains were still like awesome, but it just wasn't as like big of a deal, because it was like, all right, next we got somebody new, next we got somebody new. But the
Yeah.
whole show, you know what I'm saying? So like, I just feel like within every series, there's gonna be somebody that just can't really be eclipsed. And for me, I think Frieza's that person, villain wise, from Dragon Ball Z. Or maybe I just am a Frieza fan.
Mm, I mean, it's hard not to be a Frieza fan, I feel, unless you just think he's totally overused and want him to go away, which some people do feel that way. But I
Yeah,
think he's the most iconic Dragon Ball villain of all time, and you would be hard pressed to try to sell me on another person being more iconic.
yeah, absolutely. Well, we agree there. Oh, okay. Here we go. We just got the whole thing right here. This is one I was looking at yesterday. I got to sign up here,
Yeah,
but the Kirby rug.
that looks good.
Yeah, that shit is awesome. Hold on, we got a couple more. We got two more I wanted to look at, and then we'll move on to the next cool stuff. Hold on. So we got
Christina was watching Dragon Ball when she was 16. So was I. Actually, that's probably when I took most of my break from Dragon Ball because I was like in high school trying to talk to girls and shit.
you were trying to test the waters and see what worked, see what didn't work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I knew the Dragon Ball wasn't going to work, so I just doubled down on the acoustic guitar thing.
Oh yeah, so here we go. See, it's like just cool, and he makes, they're all one of one. So like you could, like request different stuff. I'm gonna get some stuff. I'm gonna get yeah, I got a couple people in mind who are like for like birthdays or something. Like I know what would be like just a cool gift for them.
That is such a fucking adorable Pikachu in the Gengar hoodie.
Yeah, it is.
It's so good.
And again, like this, it's cool because you think like, oh, it's just a space rug, but like, hey man, this shit is dope. All right, we got one more, and then we gonna move on to some other cool stuff. Now we got this is my one of my favorite anime characters, especially my favorite one from Naruto, Itachi. But this is the one that's saying this is before Shippuden. This is when Naruto and them was little kids, and Itachi, and what was his name? I forgot what his name, Kisame or something like that, came to the Leaf Village and just started messing stuff up.
I know that you were talking about Naruto Shippuden, but when you
Hmm.
said Shippuden, I wasn't expecting it to come out of your mouth, and I heard Shippuden, and I was like, "Shippuden what? What did she poo in? That's gross
that's
that she pooed in anything other than a toilet."
that's yeah, no, that's not what I was trying to get at. That's definitely not what I was trying to insinuate. I was being a nerd talking about anime.
"Oh, she pooed in my shoe."
That'd be I'd never talk to you again if you did that. I'd be like, you got all types of issues that ain't none of mine. you
May
got a
seem
whole you got a
may
whole
seem
lot of
trivial.
problems that ain't mine.
I mean, once I get the shit out of my shoe, it won't be my problem anymore.
Exactly right, right, exactly. All right, so now let's see what's up with this 10-foot tall Miami stuff, because you mentioned this when we came in, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, you mentioned aliens or something. I'm like, "Oh, the Miami aliens?" I don't know. And
Yeah, there was a discrepancy between which aliens we were discussing. So, did a 10-foot tall being invade Miami? Video of massive police response sparks online panic. What happened? On TikTok, users have started a panic, claiming to have seen an 8 to 10 foot tall beings roaming the mall.
beings plural, so like multiple 8 to 10 foot tall beings.
Right. These but look, they wherever they came from, whether these aliens came or beings, we don't know. They're aliens because they ain't from here. So either they came from another planet or they came from another dimension to go to the mall. You feel me? That's why they came here. They came here to go to this specific mall in Miami because I don't know. The Nephilim, that's what they call the Nephilim are out in public again.
I don't even know what the Nephilim is.
It's like archangels, basically. That's
Uh,
what. Yeah.
you better be ready for what comes next.
So, are we not going to be told the truth about why Miami had possibly the biggest police response I've ever seen in my life? They're saying it was for teenagers fighting. What really happened?
Yeah, this
I
is
can.
just
I mean, honestly, on some real shit, I can see that because when I grew up, where I grew up, um, when they built this thing called the Metro Link, which is basically just like public transport, but they built the Metro Link and it extended out into different counties. And certain people would come to the mall and like there would just be like out of control fights in these malls all over the place. So that shit does happen. And depending on how white these neighborhoods are, they they will absolutely respond with police like this. But let's see what happens because we getting bigger over time. So we got just big ass 10-foot tall teenagers roaming around.
fighting each other. Call the whole police squad.
Right, the whole they got the X-Files music playing in the background. Hold on,
Of
here we
course they
go.
do.
Here we go. Let's see what really happened. I tried to share my earthly rational reasoning, but I could be wrong. Let's see.
I think your earthly rational reasoning was racist.
Oh God! Look at all
that
these.
is so
Damn! Look at all. They got every police officer in the state of Florida.
Ah, man.
God damn! Yeah, that's a lot of police. But why would they call regular ass police for something that was
Who the
like
fuck are you
this?
gonna call, dude? The space cops? Like, what do you do?
Yeah, the Men in Black call the MIB.
Yeah,
Call
yeah.
some motherfuckers in suits. You feel me? Like not
Call scientists, Lois. Call scientists.
right. Call the scientists. Is that it? Is that
Like, this is like a fucking Zack Snyder movie, dude.
well?
This is a Zack Snyder movie. It's just like the same shot over and over, zoomed in, slow mo, creepy music, back to the same shot, 4 hours long.
Incoming some random person on TikTok.
Started, guys. Tiki Talk, this is purely for entertainment purposes only. We're just goofing around. All things stated here are purely speculation. Just having fun. You are going to want to see
Well, at least she said that.
this because there is a very good chance, at least for the next few days, you will not see this anywhere else but right here. And if I'm being completely honest, I'm not sure what part of this story bugs me most. The fact that we actually now live in a world where something like this could happen. The fact that we actually live in a world where something like this could happen, but at this point, none of us will even be shocked. Or the fact that something like this could happen in our world, and not a single news media has broke this story, not at all.
Jesus Christ, lady, get to the point.
Oh, here we go with this TikTok bullshit. TikTok always is like, if you're not using the app, we're going to make it really slow. The reason she's not getting to the point is because there's no info on it. Yo, people are
all that much
oh
more
yeah, we'll scroll
suspicious
down
with
and
a
it'll
story
work
of this
though.
kind of size, this magnitude, and yet here we are. Hang on to your britches. It's gonna get real. A couple of days in Miami, Florida, at a mall, the local police were dispatched to the mall for an argument, a fight that broke out between juveniles. Juveniles, they say, had sticks and fireworks. Oh my. But ultimately, the call, what they claimed
kids
was
be
the
having
call,
guns,
the reason for
man.
the police officers to arrive at the scene, was due to a fight that had broken out between juveniles who had sticks and fireworks. But Auntie, why do you care if that's on the news? That isn't a big deal. No, my friend, no, it's not. It is definitely not that big of a deal. I agree
fucking
with
hate
you,
this
and it
lady.
is definitely
Because there's no information.
No, it's not even that. I mean, you can like, I don't know, you can make that video and not be as annoying as she's being right now. She's literally repeating herself the same thing 3 fucking times within like 1 to 2 paragraphs. She literally reads, or she sounds like she's being scripted by Chat GPT, dude. Like, get the fuck to the point. Shut the fuck up. Oh my god, how are you so annoying?
People are just hilarious because it's like, I don't know what it was. Aliens. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like we'll jump to the most unrealistic or rather unlikely conclusion like this.
Yeah.
So we do the same shit with the Egyptian pyramids.
You took the streamlined approach though, Jackson. What it really was with this lady right now was, have you heard about this? You're not going to hear about this anywhere but here right now because the media is not talking about it. Do you think the media will talk about it? They're not talking about it. I'm talking about it. And you know why I'm talking about it? Because they're not going to talk about it. Aliens. Shut the fuck up, lady.
That was the whole thing. We gave her time too. We gave her a lot of time. But that's what I'm saying. What really happened last night? I heard it was 10-foot aliens.
They got it.
Esta es una llamada de todas las unidades de la ciudad de Miami. Esto es en Bayside ahora. ¿Qué hora es? ¿Qué hora es?
People are just hilarious because it's like a whole lot of aliens. That's the only possible solution it could be. It's just got to be aliens. It's probably motherfuckers with guns. That's probably what it is. I don't know, but I mean, it would make sense.
It's either guns and they need 55 cops to try to like line up for practice, target practice, or maybe they all just thought this would be their first and only chance to fuck an alien. So.
Right, everybody had to line up. Everybody had to pull up. Now, this is like some gas leak type shit. Like there's like some nuclear waste that's like gotten out. I don't know. Definitely a very, very strange response. But what's this? Is this a zoom up on the alien? People are just funny because it's like police officers are just regular everyday citizens. So it's like, okay, so now all these regular everyday civilians, like they're keeping all this alien shit quiet. Like that's what I'm saying. Like if it was
that's a good point too. Yeah.
If it was if people are just conspiracies. Conspiracies are funny. I mean, obviously, some conspiracies can hold some water. Some conspiracies can be legit, but stuff like this, it's like you just think about this for a couple of 10 seconds, you'll instantly start to see some holes in the theory.
No, dude, I think hundreds and hundreds of police officers could definitely all keep a secret.
Right, exactly. They're all gonna. Yeah. We all saw the aliens. No, that was fun though. That was fun. We're never gonna know what it really was.
Probably just some kids with some sticks and some fireworks.
Yes. All right. So now, let's see what's up. We got the new Godzilla movie coming out, but the Legend Godzilla.
Legendary. Yeah. I read a little bit about the new plot for that one the other day, and sounds fucking wild, man.
Well, like it's a little too much going on, or like it's kind of like interesting?
Both. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting because they're gonna have to team up and be best friends and fuck things up back to back kung fu style, but also the way they get there, it sounds pretty wild. So Yeah, there you go. The new empire. Meet the Scar King. With
Yes.
a K. That's how you know he's evil, because it's with a K.
Right, exactly. I didn't even peep that. I didn't even
Huh.
peep that until just now. The two biggest and most popular titans surely can't stay dormant for long. Godzilla the mighty lizard with atomic breath will clomp his way back to the movie soon. Okay, this is like the gigantic like gorilla slash orangutan thing.
Scar King.
Yes, the Scar King. All right, so let's see. The Scar King almost represents an upscaled version of the worst parts of humanity, just as Kong represents some of the best parts of humanity. Really? I guess he does. I don't know. Giant titans fighting each other to the death. That's what they do.
Have you seen any of the legendary Godzilla films or the King Kong stuff?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I really like Kong versus Godzilla or Godzilla versus Kong. I forget which one comes first, but I get what they're trying to say. He's like the gentle fucking giant and communicates with people, and monkeys and humans are inextricably linked. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
He's the
like
best that humanity has to offer.
yeah,
I
like
don't know why I'm talking like this.
the anti-hero. Like I guess. Yeah, he's the anti-hero. He's got
No, Godzilla is the anti-hero. King Kong's like the hero because we can like read his fucking facial expressions and shit, and it's easier to feel sympathy for him. So
yeah,
yeah.
Godzilla doesn't really have that much sociability.
Not in this iteration. No, we go back to like 1975 though. He's like doing high fives. He's skipping around. He's got a
Skating on
gang
his
of
tail and
monsters.
shit.
Yeah, exactly. He's doing the atomic breath across the sky. Hell yeah. Yo,
All right.
Sigourney Weaver.
Almost. Almost. Let's see. We got okay, the official synopsis is as follows. The latest entry follows up the explosive showdown of Godzilla versus Kong with an all-new cinematic adventure pitting the almighty Kong and the fearsome Godzilla against a colossal undiscovered threat hidden within our world, challenging their very existence and our own. The epic new film will delve further into the histories of these titans, their origins, and the mysteries of Skull Island and beyond, while uncovering the mythic battle that helped forge these extraordinary beings and tied them to humankind forever. That's not
Yeah.
much.
I
It doesn't
mean,
really say much.
Adam Wingard's still at the helm for this one, so I'm sure it'll be at least half decent. And let's be real, big monkey punch big lizard shoot fire breath. I'm in. So
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. And you know it's gonna be entertaining if nothing else. You feel me? Like,
King of the Monsters, I really liked a lot. The first Godzilla movie I thought was kind of not boring, but it's just I don't know. That 2014 was like, why the fuck did you even cast Bryan Cranston, dude? He didn't need to be here. It was a waste of his talent and time.
yeah. That was like you would forget that he was even in there.
Yeah, yeah, for real. But I don't know. The last few I've at least had fun with. I'm assuming this one will be fun too.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fun. I'm sure it'll definitely be
And
fun.
not going to be -1, one of the greatest, literally the greatest Godzilla movie ever made.
I
So
still haven't gotten a chance. I'm gonna see it. I haven't had a chance to go and see it.
you are fucking up, man.
But I believe that it's got to be really good, and the budget wasn't high either for it. Like, um,
Yeah, actually, they said that the director, the reported number was like a budget of 15 million, and then people started asking him about it weeks after that came out, and he was just like, 15 million, dude. I wish I had $15 million to make that movie. I would have made a much better movie if I had more, if I had $15 million.
oh
So
well, then that'll prove well for him for him raising money for anything he wants to do going forward.
I mean, it just keeps with a long fucking line of tradition for Godzilla films where it's all about like the minimal budget for most profitability. You know what I mean? Like it's just a really different kind of example of that success.
Yeah. All right. So this is just something for people who may be interested in what's going on and if there's anything other that they can watch from Game of Thrones. I'd like to at least listen to the book series because the books are always better than TV or movies. Mostly because you can just do more with books. There's just more you can do.
I can't read, so I've never I've never watched. I've never watched an episode of any of these, and nobody ever believes me when I say it. And everyone's like, "Oh, excuse me, Mister Smug." And I'm just like, "Dog, I don't know. I just had no interest in it. I played so much Dungeons and Dragons between the ages of like 10 and 16. I already lived all this shit. You know what I mean? I'm good."
Yeah.
But everyone's like,
Well,
"No, the cousins fuck each other. There's dragons." I'm good.
so the cousins fuck each other. It's a good show. If you ever like need a new show to watch, it's pretty good. So we got on there House of the Dragon. The first season of this was pretty good, and I'm pretty sure the second season, when is that one coming out? Summer of this summer. It's second, so the second season of House of the Dragon is coming in a handful of months. It will be on HBO Max. What
I
is
think it's
this?
isn't it just Max now? Because they've
Max,
changed the
yes.
name of it like fucking 6 times in the last 3 years.
Yes, it's just Max now. That's
HBO
all.
Go, HBO Max, now Max. I feel like I'm missing 1 or 2 in between there somewhere, but
Now it's just Max because it's just more grandiose that way. You know
yeah,
what
it's
I'm
the
saying?
max fun you can have on a streaming platform.
Yeah, you know what I'm
They have the
saying? It's
max content. They're very big fans of the character Mighty Max.
just like how, Elon tried to make it X. There's just something about shorter words, but he just made it a letter.
I refuse to fucking call Twitter
No,
X.
no, it's Twitter. That's what it
Yeah.
is. And it's funny because like on every website or every commentator when they mention X are like Twitter, formerly Twitter.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is. A Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, the Hedge Knight, Duncan. I don't know what this is. Ordered to air. Is it going to be some anime? 3 Duncan Egg novellas tell the story of Sir Duncan the Tall and his young squire.
Sir, Sir Duncan the Tall.
that squire that squire was really a Targaryen prince and named Aegon, who traveled with Duncan disguise. Okay, so it says it's gonna be HBO's second spinoff. Well, it was supposed to air in 2023. I don't think it did though. Okay, so they're doing it now. 2025 premiere seems very possible. So maybe, perhaps, in development, the Golden Empire. The 5 forts in Essos serve as the border between the Golden Empire of Yeti and the Grey Waste. Okay, so
This is like what? Like 4 different shows now? Like, didn't this fat fuck not even finish writing all his books yet?
yeah, I think there was like one more he had to write and he just never did it. And I don't know if he is. I don't know if he's gonna do it. I can't really speak
Yeah.
to that. I've heard because people have been, reasonably wanting him to finish the series. And as a matter of fact, that's why I'm sure you've heard that the final season of Game of Thrones was like epically terrible. And one of the reasons it was so bad is because George R. Martin didn't finish the book series. So like the producers of the show just kind of like had to wing it. So
Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess maybe the guy got caught up being a celebrity or whatever, or maybe he's writing other shit. I don't know, but
maybe whatever the reason, his motivation is not currently there for it. So, all right, let's see.
Jesus Christ, they're gonna make one about 10,000 ships. Who gives a shit? They
Hold on.
float
Oh,
on
we gotta.
water.
Oh, we gotta. Is this what is this? Hold on. Let's see.
10,000 ships shouted her down.
Oh no, this is like a book reading. It
Yeah,
seems
no,
like.
we're good. We're
Yeah,
good.
no, we're not gonna do that. The Sea
Also,
Snake, 9 voyages, White Dreads, Snow. Now,
dude, who's the guy who plays Jon Snow? I can't think of his name right now.
I'm not sure. I don't know his name either.
Yeah. I don't know. He got done dirty in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, that's for sure. Kit Harington, that's it.
Okay. Okay, so apparently this got pushed back because of the writer strike. Damn, man, they got all types of shit.
Yeah, this is obnoxious.
Yo, Flea Bottom. You know that's how they say it.
Okay. Flea bomb.
Yes, exactly. Flea bomb.
Flea
That's
bomb. Got a flea bottom, bruv.
Yo, I'm too high, but not high enough. God damn. Oh, there you go.
There he is. There you go. There you go.
There you go. Untitled Valerian Freehold series. Man, this dude.
Well, funny you should ask. Let me get my map. It's King's Landing in Blackwater Bay. This area here is the gullet that you have to go through, and Dragonstone and Driftmark are the two major islands in the gullet. Driftmark is the seat of House Valerion, and right here are the stepstones. And you see, this is Dorne, and this is Essos. And one time they were connected. There was a land bridge, and the broken arm of Dorne.
Yo, we still ain't done yet.
Oh man.
Untitled Seven Gods. Yo. Hey, maybe this is just why he ain't finished his book yet, because he just got so damn much. Because I think his book series was like House of the Dragon all the way through Game of Thrones, like in terms of like what he did right. I think that's like the book series that he did.
Do you pray to the gods?
Cersei, the old and the new.
Hey, but he is eating. Oh, not even more.
These are not picked up because you can't have 15 Game of Thrones shows. We've got space for maybe 12.
Yeah, exactly. They gonna Disney Marvel themselves out. This dude he was the first. He's the Ice King when he got turned into the Ice King, and then he got turned into these things right there, long frozen nipples, right there. But nah, I mean, look, if they got these shows like spaced out and stuff, and obviously they're not going to do all of them. This is getting ready to come out this summer. This show's probably the first season was really good. The second one's probably going to be really good too. And I would imagine they'll do probably 2 or 3 more, at least shows, probably more than that. But hey, if it's good production and it's good writing, then it'll be solid.
Hopefully, man. I just feel like so much of, and it's a couple of things, right? But obviously, the IP war, you want to have the IP that you can continue to make things off of for forever. That's why a Disney would buy a Marvel or a Star Wars or whatever. This is HBO's version of that. But also, it's kind of like their own little Star Wars in another way, in that nobody liked how it ended. So everything they're going to do from here on out might be just writing to try to justify the end that they already have as canon, just like with Ray fucking Palpatine or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boo.
And Mara, yes. Kit Harington did marry his I'm pretty sure they did marry each other. One of the people that he starred in the show with.
Oh, good for him. He found love at work.
Good, definitely good for him. The way you said it though was just funny. All right,
good for him.
Joe Keery. All right, now here's this. Joe Keery is a soft boy criminal in Marmalade trailer. I don't know what
does that mean?
Is. I don't know. I have absolutely no clue what this means. We all know about Steve the Hare Harrington. I don't. Joe Keery's iconic role in this is Stranger Things.
I never watched that shit either. I'm terrible at TV most of the time.
Yeah, I know a lot of people who really like Stranger Things, but that's also a show I really don't know anything about it.
I know that it's gone on entirely too long, and now all the kids are like looking like they're 40. So
I guess is this them all grown up?
Those look like completely different characters, but I don't know. I could be, again, never watched the show. I could be wrong.
We Weed dealer, stripper, prison. He has on an orange jumpsuit.
Wait a minute. Where did you get those titles for them?
I
Did you
just
made that
them
up?
Yeah, I just made that up. But
Weed
that's what he
dealer,
looked like. He looked like the weed
stripper,
dealer from
prison.
Pineapple Express.
Okay. Okay.
Shorty in the middle looked like
She's a stripper.
something like that. And then the other guy had on an orange jumpsuit.
Let's rob a bank.
Do what now?
They cannot get away.
Once upon a time, I was just a wee boy. Worked at the post office.
I done asked you for 6 months to chop that frickin' Yeti off your head. Get it gone.
Okay. Girl of my dreams.
Marmalade, you gonna show me around or what?
So this is just like a grounded love story set in the world of Stranger Things. But like, isn't the whole thing about Stranger Things like it's about aliens or the upside down or monsters or some shit? Is just like a romantic comedy set in that world?
I have no clue. I don't know enough to tell you anything.
Also, who in the fuck names their child Marmalade? I mean, I don't know.
I guess that's a very 1970s name to me.
I don't think it's a name at all. I think it's a 1970s food. I don't think it's a name for people.
Like naming somebody fruitcake or like some shit that or just some shit like some type of Christmassy dish. You know what I'm saying?
Like you may as well name the girl like Gelato.
Toblerone. Name
Nah,
somebody.
man. She gets sued for that. That's copyright infringement.
Yeah, exactly. Win Dixie.
My mom, they raised the price of her medicine overnight.
I say when the system fails you, create your own damn system.
$500,000 wrong caboose.
We gotta take this serious.
Oh, God, dear sweet Lord, we are scared.
It's time we start kicking back.
Get on the ground!
Baby, I was just playing.
I ain't no criminal.
I've been chasing her for 2 years.
Hey, you see Mama's pills?
She's just as much my mom.
This took a turn.
Stop! I can't tell if you're being honest.
It's me and you against the whole wide world.
That looks kind of cool to me. Looks like a maybe at least a movie that would be good to see once. You know what I'm saying?
I'm like really confused on if it is set in the same world as Stranger Things. It seems like it's not.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. I don't. Oh, I guess because Joe Keery played in Stranger Things.
Oh, Jesus Christ. We showing how to read. One of these days, dude, I'm going to get to an adult learning class, go to night school or something.
Okay, yeah. So that's all it is. It's just one of the guys from the show.
Is
I
this
mean,
like,
you said what?
I'm trying this like it doesn't say anything on the release, meaning like, is this going to release in theaters or is it going to go straight to Netflix?
I don't know. I can't.
And,
I'm skimming through it.
know.
February 12th. February 9th. February 9th in the US. That's when it's coming out. So it's coming out soon. And it's on digital platforms. So it won't be in theaters.
I like it. I look at it a lot.
A lot.
I look at it a lot. Flea
No,
bottom.
Neville Fleabottom. But no, that actually does that seems like a decent movie to me, huh?
I watch it.
Yeah.
Plug it. I've watched a lot of terrible movies in my time, so
Absolutely.
yeah.
All right. So what we got now? Just in case you wanna etch yourself in history forever.
Who the fuck's gonna see it? It's on the moon.
Hey, well, you never know, man. Somebody in the future, maybe we gonna have playgrounds in the future. People just gonna be chilling on the moon, and there your name gonna be.
Okay, I'm in.
In late
Back
2024, NASA is sending a very special machine to the moon. Oh, I wonder how much this costs. Like you have to like fund the project to get your name on it, probably.
Yeah. Oh, you want to put your written name on our space fucking cruiser? $10 million.
Exactly. You got to be 1% of the budget. 10 million bucks. It's going to spend 100 days. The Viper is the space shuttle. It's going to spend 100 days traveling many miles across our closest celestial neighbor surface. Viper's mission will include visiting some of the coldest, darkest places in our solar system. The rover will also sample different kinds of lunar soils and environments. Plus, it will also be the first rover to ever measure the location and concentration of water ice and other resources. It's an amazing device embarking on an incredible journey. And if that's not enough, it's also going to deliver your name to our cosmic partner.
How do I know we got there? I want to like confirm receipt. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like send me a picture of it. Somebody needs to like Amazon drivers take a picture of your package and they get back in their car and fuck off. That's what this moon rover needs to do to me.
It's hold on, I'm trying to see where it. Okay, it says all you have to do is to be a small part of the mission is fill out a boarding pass. When you do, NASA will generate a digital a digital ticket so you can commemorate your part in the mission.
Huh. Well, that's stupid.
Right. It's like a fucking NFT. Just
Yeah,
like,
or it's like naming. I mean, I don't know. It's like when they fucking sell you the name to a store. They name a star after you. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
yeah.
yo, you see that star up in like the third fucking quadrant in the Western Hemisphere during the months of January to fucking April? That's me, man. That's my star. I mean, Gamma
Exactly.
Quadrant 55610.
Right. Just started ain't even got no name yet because there's too many goddamn stars.
And there's just like a bunch of people who've like sold that star 18,000 times over. Sold that star. Like these motherfuckers are like, this is the best business in the world. I'm just selling stars that I don't even own or have the right to sell, but people think I do. So they keep giving me money. It's the perfect crime.
Hey man, shit, somebody gonna pay for it.
We gotta get a scheme going, dude. We gotta get our money up.
For
What's the
real.
scheme? What's
For
the
real.
scheme?
We getting into it, man. 2024, well, 2023, it was the year of the crypto schemers. And
Yeah.
they all went down though. So we got to find something a bit more ironclad than that.
Maybe we can I don't know. I don't have to brainstorm. I have to make like a word web and some shit and learn how to read.
That'll be important so that we can run our operation smoothly.
Well, that and I also just want to write some ideas. So,
all right, let's see. TV. Okay, yeah, we already looked at a lot of these TV series that are coming out. Echo, which looked cool. That looked really cool. Hold on.
Hey, is that out today? That might be out today. No, why would they put it out on the 6th? Maybe it's Tuesday the 9th.
The anniversary, the 3-year anniversary of
bro, I didn't
running up in the Capitol.
I did not even fucking realize what the date was till just now. God damn. What is that? 3 years or 3 years removed now?
It happened in 21, so 2.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, 3 full years.
Yeah, 3 years.
And
Yeah.
things have just been so goddamn annoying. Long before that, but especially annoying ever since. So,
and we're just getting started with it, man. We are just getting started with it.
There's
But
be a
at
long year.
least we have some good shows that we can check out this year. And here are some of them. And some of them we already checked out the trailers for. The Brother's Son. This is Byron Wu focuses on the Taiwanese triad family. I don't want to watch too many of these because you already know what'll happen.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they'll be like whoosh.
Yeah, you already know what'll happen with the Netflix and everything.
I feel like I keep seeing people mention the Cat Williams interview in the comments, and like I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched that either, but I keep seeing everyone talking about it.
Yeah. Before we hooked up this morning to do this, I saw some post about it on Instagram. I'm like, this sounds like I need to watch. I already fucking love Cat Williams, but like Cat Williams speaking truth to power, I'm always in for that. I'll watch the whole goddamn thing right now.
Mike Boy talking about Billy. What Billy? I can't remember her name from Stranger Things because she's like, I don't know, she's like 19 now. So she,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, she looks like a woman. She's starting to look more like a woman and less like a girl, and she's attractive. And so they talk about it. And Mike Boy said I knew Drake was texting her before I knew anything else about her.
Oh, Millie Bobby Brown.
Yeah,
That's
Millie Bobby Brown. Yeah, because apparently Drake likes him young. Apparently, I don't know. I'm
Yeah,
not.
he started texting her when she was like 14, 15 years old and being like, "Oh, it's cool being a young celebrity, huh?" And she's like, "You're Drake, wow." And he's just kind of a weird guy. He's doing like gambling streams now. You see this shit?
Well, Drake's always been weird. He's made some really good music, but he's kind of just always like he does. He just seems like just kind of just like he just seems like one of those dudes to me. Like when you actually meet him and know him, he's like just you know what I mean? That's kind of how people seem to feel about him. Like he
Yeah. All right.
But no, this looked good though. Because I remember we watched the trailer because it was
Yeah.
supposed to have had bad reviews and not even reviews, but they were worried about how well it would do. But we watched the trailer and it was like, whoa.
Well, I think what everyone said about that was they decided to drop it all at once, like Netflix will typically do for a new season, and everyone's like, "Oh, that's not great," because they probably think that it's not going to be able to hold up week to week. But early reviews for the show are coming out. People seem to be. It sounds like it's going to be awesome. It's Tuesday the 9th that this stuff will be dropping, I guess. So,
Okay, cool.
oh, and on Hulu as well. Oh, that's interesting. Whatever. I can't wait to watch it. It's going to be fun to watch Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio do their Daredevil and Kingpin shit again. So I'm in.
I'm not excited about this. I'm definitely.
You can just choose to ignore it.
Yeah, yeah, but this I'm excited about. I definitely am excited about that. And not excited about this. Well, for me, I never watched The Walking Dead, so I'm just too far behind. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many seasons of it. Like for me, it's one of those things. Like it's like I'm too far behind to start this. Like like there's too much.
It was crazy when I like fell off. I was like, I've already watched this show for too long, like 7 or 8 seasons. And then it kept going and going, and then a spinoff, and then another spinoff, and it's gonna be another spinoff. Like, it's crazy to me that it's still going. That shit started what? Probably like 2008, 2009.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's
Yeah.
going on 15 fucking years now.
Yeah, because I was still in high school because I graduated high school in 2010. And but yeah, no, it's like and when I say that, I don't even mean like I don't think I wouldn't enjoy. I'm sure I would like it if I got into it. I can't. It's just too much.
Those first like 3-4 seasons are some of the best seasons of TV you ever watch, but there's some real fucking like muddy pacing. They try to like the thing with that show is always like, oh, you never know who's gonna die. So like a lot of times, especially in some of the weaker seasons, they'd build up like some new random character they met in the group, and it's like they give them a whole spotlight episode, and you're like, oh man, I like Axel. And then you go to the fucking next episode, and it's like, why the fuck did you do this to me emotionally? Can only handle that so many times before I'm out,
Yeah. before you just want to be emotionally comfortable again.
Yeah, no, for real. When Negan comes into the series, like I get everyone loves Negan, Jeffrey fucking Dean Morgan or whatever his name, Jeffrey Morgan Dean, Jeffrey Dean. Who gives a shit what his real name is?
Something along those lines.
He's an amazing actor, but what he does when he comes into that series like is fucking super unsettling. So it is what it is.
There's a bunch of trailers, but I just don't. You already know what's up. Daredevil Born Again. What's this?
Like the Christians?
Apparently so. The return of Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock in his own series was one of the series affected by the strikes. The story centers Matt and Wilson Fisk's ongoing feud to protect Hell's Kitchen. 18. Okay, so 18 episodes are expected.
That's a crazy run, but we'll see how it goes for them.
Yeah. So it looks like they still have to finish it because it got pushed back.
Yeah, I mean the strike derailed it, and then we talked about it in a stream like a month or two back. But they took the opportunity to hit pause and be like, "Oh, Matt Murdock's not going to get in the Daredevil suit until episode 4 of this series. We need to figure this out. This is not going well." So they just kind of, I don't want to say scrapped it all, but definitely went back to the drawing board in a lot of different places.
Agatha Darkhold.
There's another one, dude. The name of this show has changed like 5 times because they don't know what the fuck to do with it. And I'll still watch it because it's Catherine Hahn, but I don't know why the fuck Agatha's getting her own series at all. Makes no sense for where her character
That
is.
doesn't sound very promising.
I mean, she was a fucking character in WandaVision, but the way that they leave it in WandaVision, it's like, oh, okay, I guess we're done with her now. So is it like a prequel thing? Yeah, maybe, I guess. But like, I don't know. Sometimes I just don't like prequels that give you the background of a character we already ultimately know the fate of. Sometimes it makes you like the character more. Other times it just feels pointless because it's like, hey, I know this person's gonna have, like fucking. I was talking about Rogue One yesterday, like one of the best Star Wars movies in my opinion, but it is pretty much that. It's like it's a plan to steal the Death Star plans. That's the whole movie. And then you think about that being the pitch for the movie. It's like, wait a minute, didn't all those motherfuckers die? And yes, they did. And when you get to the end of the movie, it's like, it's been a really fun time. Hey, what's gonna happen next? Oh, that's right, they all fucking die.
Here comes Darth Vader.
Yes.
Yeah. That was a good. That was a Rogue One is a really good movie. And Star Wars Disney, they have so many opportunities to do stuff like that because you can make so many one-offs. You know what I'm saying? Like they can make so many one-offs, but I hope they do. I'm not excited about Rey getting her own series. Maybe it'll be good. I have no clue, but it always comes down to the writing. That's what it always comes down to. So if it's a good story, it'll be good. If it's not, it won't be.
I'm gonna learn how to write.
Speaking of Star Wars, what is this? Skeleton Crew. Set in the same time frame as The Mandalorian, Ashoka, Star Wars Skeleton Crew is a coming of age story surrounding 4 kids who make a mysterious discovery on their safe home planet, but end up getting lost in the galaxy. As they find their way home, they meet new allies and enemies, described as a quote galactic version of classic coming of age adventure films of the 80s. The 8-episode series is helmed by Spider-Man's John Watts and Chris Ford.
I mean, John Watts rules, so I'm into that, but
it sounds like a kid show. This was what this sounds like.
David Lowery. Did I watch a movie directed by David Lowery yesterday? David Lowery. What Dreams May Come? No, I don't think I did. Yo, you ever watch the movie What Dreams May Come?
Mm-mm.
What a fucked up movie, dude.
What's it called? Where or When Dreams?
What Dreams May Come.
What Dreams May Come.
1998 film starring Robin Williams, and it is one of the saddest fucking movies of all time. I remember going to see it in theaters as a child for some fucking reason. No wonder I'm terminally goddamn depressed, but I watched it last night for the first time and I don't know, probably 2 fucking decades, and does not hold up, man. Does not hold up. Still very sad. Still some very powerful scenes. What a weird
doesn't sound like something I should watch anytime soon.
Actually, dude, I mean, if you want to bum yourself out, there is a weirdly happy ending to it somehow. I don't know. It's I don't know. $4 on YouTube. Rent it for 48 hours and hit play. Then you have 48 hours to finish the rental. So rent it.
Well, I'm checking out new stuff. So now that you didn't put that in my head, we'll see.
Do you like paintings? Do you think colors are cool? Lots of paint. Very interesting imagery in the movie. Very interesting. Also, Cuba Gooding Jr. Just after Jerry Maguire blow up. So, yeah, Cuba. And,
we got people in the chat saying that it's a good movie.
Really?
Or that it's a fucked up movie, rather.
Oh yeah. See, Morbius got it. It is a fucked up movie.
All right, so here,
my heart.
let's see. The Penguin, a spinoff. And I'm interested in this just because I personally think that Matt Reeves, the Batman, is. I think it's an incredible production. I think it's really good, and I'm very happy too that Matt Reeves is not going to be crossing his Batman into James Gunn universe because one, I just don't think it's necessary, but two, James Gunn shit is either going to be, I don't know how it's going to be. I don't know what to think. But I'm glad that they're not crossing that over. I remember Robert Pattinson, he ended up playing the Batman really well. At first, you wouldn't think that. Whoever they got for the Superman actor, in my opinion, doesn't really seem like he doesn't really fit the part. But just like Robert,
I think he looks a lot like a Clark Kent would. I just think he's got to get his Superman body going, probably.
he just needs to get a little. He doesn't look as much of the part as Henry did. But again, we still have to see, because that's the thing I've learned. You never know till you watch it. And it really is all about how it's put together. It really is. So we got to wait and see. But regardless, even if James Gunn's Superman, Batman, everything that he does is really good, I'm still glad that Matt Reeves is keeping his own standalone.
Yeah, the Elseworlds banner that they're giving it, I think, is a good idea. It still gives them freedom without having to try to overextend themselves to connect shit together. Like that's where Marvel suffers sometimes, is over connectivity. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited to see what James Gunn does for sure because he made the best fucking trilogy of any of the Marvel films in Guardians of the Galaxy. So
yeah,
I trust that dude, creatively speaking, with pretty much anything.
I'm excited. I'm definitely excited about it because I really I like DC. I really like it. All right, what is? Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think that's even gonna play. Ironheart.
Oh, speaking of fucking overextending yourself for sake of connectivity.
What, Ironheart?
Yeah, it's another example of like why are we getting, not only why are we getting this show, but like why did they fucking shove her into Black Panther 2 the way that they did? It could have been literally any other character in the fucking world, but they chose to do that, and this show keeps getting pushed back and getting pushed back. This show was supposed to come out like 2 fucking years ago. Like and now it's trending toward, late 24, early 25. Like you don't have to do a fucking show for every goddamn character. It's kind of fucking annoying if I'm being
And it doesn't work anymore either. And I think that they'll get the hint. It may take a few years for it, but eventually they'll get it because if they don't, they're just going to lose money and people won't watch it. It's oversaturation. So
I mean,
I think
I'll say that she deserves a series more than say Agatha or fucking Echo. Like I would see Riri Williams getting a series before them every day of the week, but here we are where all three of them have a series for some reason.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because I hate women. Is that what this is?
That's
I
all
don't
that
want
is.
no women in my superhero movie.
That's all it is. We just hate women. We just don't want to see a woman in a star
This
role.
isn't very alpha of me watching a girl show.
Exactly. You hit the nail right on the head. Oh, we got one. Okay, we got one more Star Wars, The Acolyte. And this is all stuff that's supposed to be coming out this year. So let's see. We got The Acolyte is set a century before The Phantom Menace, when the Sith were in hiding, planning their takeover of the galaxy. The mystery thriller consists of 8 episodes. It follows former Padawan Amanda Stenberg.
Wait a minute. This bitch's name is Amanda.
What
former Padawan Amanda Stenberg. Oh, okay. Amanda Stenberg has got to be the name of the actress.
Yeah,
playing. I thought that was the Jedi's name, Amanda, like from Earth.
Yeah, no, yeah. I was pretty sure that wasn't it too.
Wow. Okay.
Because I was like, oh, she went into a portal or something, but she was born on Earth.
Amanda.
As she reunites with her Jedi master. Why don't they just say what these people's names are in the stuff?
They probably don't know.
Yeah, that's true. They may not have done it yet. Okay, so it says to investigate a series of crimes, but find something even more sinister. Created by Leslie Headland, The Acolyte has a star-studded cast. The lineup of this 2024 series includes Manny Jacinto, Daphne Keene, Jodie Turner-Smith, Rebecca Henderson, Charlie Barnett, Dean Charles Chapman, Carrie Ann Moss.
Okay.
I know that name.
Yeah, I do too. Is she the lady who played Trinity in The Matrix?
Yes, that is who that is. That is who that
Holy
is.
shit, that is who that is. Way to go, me.
Yeah, Carrie Ann, that is who that is. I was like,
Yeah.
I know that name.
Yeah, I just
Hey,
Googled
it'll
it.
be that's it. Interesting to see her in something like this. And it said Margarita Laviva and Junis Suetamo.
This is an animated series, right? Or is this a live action series? As it said, I could have
It,
sworn this. I heard this was an animated series, but I could be wrong.
I'm not sure. It doesn't say in this. But this is what. Okay, so this is the first series because the High Republic is supposed to be like 100 plus or so years before what it said here. So, but I'm happy to see this because, again, like Star Wars has so much other stuff to do outside of like the Skywalkers. You know what I'm saying? Like they just do, and they need to go in that direction. One, because there's really good stories to tell, and two, it'll help make people just more generally interested in Star Wars again. You know, so yeah, so hold on. I'm not sure if that's animated. But yeah, no, I knew I recognized Carrie Ann Moss's name. Yes, that is Trinity.
Hell yeah, Trinity. Flip that motorcycle, baby. Get your double fucking guns and your John Woo shit on. You and Neo gonna be the ones to save my soul from the Matrix.
All right, we got, hold on, let's see. Before we get to the UFOs, there's a animated okay, hold on, let me see. What is this? There's a short animated comedy. It's a bird trying to save their eggs from a volcanic eruption.
The fuck kind of cartoon is that?
Like one of those Disney opener type things, you know, like those things that they have played before.
Bro, I watched Up last night for the first time.
Yeah.
Not what I was expecting. What a
How
weird
so?
movie. I don't know. Like I knew what the first 20 minutes were, and like it's really sad, and his wife dies, and I know that his house gets taken away by balloons and shit, but I didn't expect him to be fucking kicking it like with some fat little fucking Asian Boy Scout or whatever. And then they're like talking dogs and they're running away from dogs, and there's another old man with a gun and a bunch of talking dogs. It was a weird movie.
The beginning of it's all sad.
Yeah, super sad. I mean, I was already prepared going in for that. It's after we get past that, I'm like, what even is this? This old man should probably have just died next to his wife, because this story, man, this is just writers jumping the shark. They are filling the time, man. And they gave you a small little Asian Boy Scout sidekick. Come on.
Yo, when did that movie come out? Like 2009?
Probably around there, yeah.
I think. Right. I don't know why that number's in my head. I could be totally wrong about that, but for some reason, 2009 is in
Pixar Up release dates. Let's see. Yeah, 2009. Good call, dude.
Okay, yeah. I don't know why I knew that for sure, but apparently it stuck in there. Now, here's what I was talking about with the medieval UFOs. Video explores classical paintings that appear to feature UFOs. Oh, let's get into it. Let's see what it is.
Oh, Jesus.
The debate over the existence of extraterrestrial life is centered around two basic questions.
It's just a fucking website
on other planets, and whether any of them
writing an article about a fucking 11-minute YouTube video. And it's not even really an article, it's 2 paragraphs. They have a piece of content to put onto the website and they embed the YouTube video.
Yeah, that's pretty much what this place is. Geek Tyrant.
Life has ever visited Earth, say in the Midwest somewhere. There are some who believe that aliens are not only real, but have been visiting us for so long that people have been hiding evidence of those mini ET spin-offs in famous works of art for centuries. So, today, we're going to take a look at some classical paintings that appear to contain UFOs. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe to the Weird History channel. After that, leave a comment and let us know what other paranormal theories about the past you would like to hear about. Okay. Does the X-Files have an art history department? In the Hitachi region of Japan in 1803, a saucer-shaped vessel with glass windows and metal plates washed ashore. The object came to be called Utsuru Bune, which means hollow boat. The event and accompanying illustrations were immortalized in 3 major texts: Toen Shosetsu in 1825, Hyoru Kishu in 1835, and Ume no Chiri in 1844. And the accompanying sketches really do resemble what we tend to think of as a UFO. According to some legends, a beautiful woman emerged from the ship wearing unusual clothes and carrying a mysterious box with strange lettering on it. This has led some experts to classify the tale as a myth that grew out of Japan's isolationism and hostility towards the outside world. Or it was a ghost spaceship. What? Well, they must have them.
Or it was a spaceship.
Right. Or
Domenico Ghirlandaio painted the Madonna with Saint
Domenico
Giovannino
Ghirlandaio.
in the 15th century during the height of the Italian Renaissance.
Oh,
If you
is that
look
a
closely
UFO in the back?
background, you can see a shepherd with his dog pointing at an object in the sky. We don't know who this 15th century Roy Neary is, but his dog seems to be barking at the
UFO, that's what it means.
strange object. And the Madonna is painted with her back to it, which has led some to conclude that she's protecting the baby, Saint Giovannino, from seeing it. Maybe because he'd want one for himself.
It's just a painting.
She would be stuck running all
Yeah,
over
bro.
town looking for
It's a
one.
painting
While some say the
with
scene
a
is a record of a UFO
alien.
sighting,
Like it's a painting with they look it up and like.
experts believe that given the subject of the painting, it's more likely to be some type of religious symbolism. Theories include that the object is an angel, a star, a planet, or some archaic bit of Christian iconography that has since been forgotten.
Cave paintings of Charama.
Cave paintings have been discovered in Cherma, India, that
Damn,
seem
I
to
was close.
depict flying saucers and creepy, faceless humanoid figures, despite being
Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here. Wait.
It's like you meet the weird guy at the party and like you let him go for 2 or 3 different examples, and then he's got like 8 more examples. Like he's reading you a YouTube script, but you're stuck at a party talking to this guy, and then your response, Jackson, man, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, like, come on, bro. Like, you're
Man,
not,
shut the fuck up.
you're not selling me on this. And I believe that life exists elsewhere. I believe that, but it's like you got to do better than this, man.
What? You don't like my paintings? You don't like my alien paintings?
You see this smudge in this 400-year-old painting?
Where do you think that came from?
Aliens.
Aliens. The cover.
Now,
Okay, this is what I've been excited to watch.
Home Alone and the anime version. Okay, I'm very interested and curious to see what this is all about.
I'm curious about what the opening vibes are, like the opening song vibes. There better be an opening song.
And I haven't seen this at all yet, so we about to find out together. Let's check it out.
Let's do this. Better be in Japanese.
My man's is ready. Hey, I love it already.
No, that's just serious.
Oh. like I'm watching the Ghost in the Shell series.
I love that they've apparently chosen to have no dialogue in this.
Yeah, no one said anything so far at all.
It's amazing. I hope they continue to stick with that decision.
Yeah. Hey. Yo, this is a brilliant idea.
I'm beating the shit out of this. This is the greatest anime I've ever watched.
Now they dragging him.
This is Home Alone for like 30 seconds, then it's just two grown men beating the shit out of a child.
Right. I'm alone for 30 seconds. Dragon Ball Z for the rest.
I mean, that's no movement now. That is a Broly 2018 choreography. Headbutt.
Oh, yes.
Okay. You just bury their dead fucking body in the snow?
Oh, they'll be back. That That was amazing. That was one of the better things we've seen. Hold on. Oh, they got a bunch of stuff in this. What they got? Okay, I don't know what else all this stuff is, but
Out of context, Bon Jovi.
It's 9 seconds.
I'm a cowboy on a steel horse I ride.
Stick to
I don't know what the hell that shit was, man. But that Home Alone anime, that was something else. I don't know what the hell that Bon Jovi shit was.
I don't know what the hell that was.
Yeah, whatever the fuck, but that was amazing though. We definitely I'm gonna get these clips out. I'll put the link to the video in that. But no, that was amazing. But that concludes everything that we had to run over for today. I had a very, very fun first nerd news of the year. And again, today, well, after this, I'm about to eat me some lunch while I gotta order groceries. I gotta order groceries and wash clothes. I'm not doing both of them today.
Bro, you could do both at the same time. You throw the shit in the fucking laundry, you get on your
I have
phone,
to go to the
order
laundromat.
grocery. Oh,
That's why I said I'm not doing both today. Otherwise, yeah, I'll just throw the shit in. But I always find a way to not go to the laundromat because I have to go to the laundromat. You know what I'm saying?
I have to go to my basement to do laundry. I totally understand him.
Yeah, man. It's a hard
Totally
trek.
the same thing.
It's
Totally
a hard
the same
trek. But cool, man. No, I had a good time. I'll get these clips out later on, and let's keep it rolling. I'm looking forward to being on the Advice Pod too.
Yeah, man. If you guys in the chat haven't subscribed to the Advice Pod, go check it out. There is some audio of Jackson on the show last year with us doing like Thanksgiving news or not news, advice. Here's some political advice to piss off your family members at Thanksgiving. But Jackson's going to be doing a few episodes with us for the upcoming 3rd season. We're going to start recording those the next few weeks. Probably launch them like late February, early March. So at the Advice Pod, all one word on YouTube. And please subscribe. I appreciate that.
All right, everybody. Y'all have a fantastic weekend, and we will catch y'all later.
Woo!